Hi everyone and welcome for this tutorial for bathing all your miniatures from Cursed City. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel to have a notification when I am going to launch the next tutorial about the painting of this base. As you can see, I decided to show you some miniatures painted by Vince on Instagram. I'm going to base all the miniatures directly with plastic, going to be a good solution if you don't want to make the basing. So now with sulpey, I'm going to make my first step. We're going to create with a roll from greenstiff world some very simple pavement. Before that, I'm going to use some aluminium directly to create some texture, and after that I'm going to roll that to create my different pavements. And now with this tool will come from greenstiff world once again, I'm going to create all my round base to be more easily to put on the miniatures. After that, I just cook them at 25 during 25 minutes in electric oven, and after I can use it, I use some different kind of model just to have so different kind of base for my miniatures. For example, you can directly fix it on your base, but as you can see, I'm going to make some different kind of base just by cut it in a different way and makes some transition on the basing directly with some sand. I'm going to put some super glue, and after I'm going to remove a little bit, and I put this directly into sand in the sandbox. And now I'm going to add a little bit more sand to make the transition between my pavement and the sand. This sand is going to be painted in green, so it's going to be something like a grass, and that's going to make a nice effect. And now, as you can see, just to make some distinction and have different kind of basing, I'm going sometimes to remove some pavements and just adding a little bit of glue to fix just a little bit of sand to have some grass effect. Once again, I show you some different way to have something always different on your different bathing. It's really important for me to have every bathing needs to be different, and every miniatures on this basing will be different, so it's always cool to have a different way to create that. And now, as you can see, sometimes I'm going to cut directly the pavement just to put it on my base and to create some bathing without a lot of pavement, but just few. It's some kind of every time the same step by step, but with some small distinction, so that's going to give more life to your basing. I decided to make all the base from the box in the same time, but if you want, you can make them, for example, 10 by 10, so you can have more time and make some tests on different method if you want. Now, for example, I'm going to use some accessory from Anachrome. You can take a look to the website, and with this tombstone, I'm going to put it and just fix with some super glue again and make my transition between my different elements just with some very small sand. Now I'm going to make the same with the skull from Games Workshop, and as you can see, it's pretty easy, and I always make my transition directly. Now with some blue tack I'm going to fix all of that on a big wood plate, and that's going to be primed directly in black. Don't hesitate and remember to subscribe to the channel so you can see next week the tutorial to paint in that way the different bases. If you want, you can become one of my boss on Patreon, so I can show you more tutorial and you can submit me some of your work and I'm going to give you directly some advice. Thanks again for watching and see you soon for the next tutorial. Bye bye.